After weeks of stay-at-home orders, some San Diegans are celebrating in the sun and the sand. But for lifeguards and law enforcement, it wasn't necessarily a day at the beach. San Diego Police Chief David Nisleit joins us on the phone this morning. Really appreciate your time here, Chief. How did everything go here yesterday with the beaches being open? People were desperate to get in the waves and the sand. Everything go all right?
Yeah, and good morning. Yeah, no, everything went very, very well. I want to give credit to San Diegans for doing a very good job and understanding what's open and what's not. But people definitely, like you said, they hit the beach to run and jog, and they got in the water and surf. And I understand people miss getting in the waves, and I was glad they were able to get back out there.
Any citations? Any warnings?
No, a lot of education yesterday of what you can and can't do. Some people thought you could sit on the beach. Some people thought you could walk on the boardwalk, but no sitting on the sand and no walking on the boardwalk. But for the most part, people did a great job.
Before the beaches opened up, some critics were upset with how the stay-at-home protesters were handled downtown. People visibly breaking the rules, but not being cited by your officers or given warnings. What do you have to say to those critics?
Well, you have to balance the First Amendment, and it's a great legal question on does a stay-at-home order supersede the First Amendment. It's my belief that it doesn't. Talking to other law enforcement agencies, not only in the state, but across the nation, their belief is the same. And so it's a great legal question, but it's not that they weren't warned. We did send a notified warrant on the organizer. We sent another case on the second one. And so we'll let the courts decide whether she and others violated the stay-at-home order and violated their First Amendment. So, like I said, great legal question. We're trying to balance the First Amendment with the right to peacefully protest.
As you know, Chief, starting Friday, masks have to be worn within 6 feet of others. So how will that and the social distancing guidelines be enforced at the beach?
Yeah, we're just going to have to go heavy education. It's difficult because, again, when you're within 6 feet of someone and, not from your household. So a lot of education, asking for the collaboration and cooperation of the folks. And as I've said many times, the better we do at this and the better cooperation we get, we move on to the next phase. And that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants to get the businesses open. They want to get back to as close to normal as their lives were before this pandemic, and that's our goal. So I'm just asking for cooperation from everyone.
How many officers, lifeguards do you have patrolling the beaches?
I don't know the exact number, but those that come down on the beach will see a very high visibility of officers and lifeguards. Our police officers and lifeguards are working together as a team, and so you'll see a lot of officers. The beach team's out, so they'll be out on the quads. We have our motor unit down there, so you'll see officers on motorcycle and in cars advising people what they can do, and lifeguards will be on the sand and in the water.
People breaking the rules in Newport and Huntington Beach over the weekend, thousands of them breaking the rules. They're now considering closing the beaches again. What's the message?
That's why the message is it's about teamwork. It's about doing the right thing, understanding what's allowed, and then following those rules. That's key. If we follow the rules, things remain open, and we move on to the next phase. If they don't, then we might have to tighten the rules down again.
Real quick, Chief, how are your 10 officers who have had COVID-19 doing?
They're doing great. We've got 5 that have already returned to work, 2 more return to work tomorrow. The others are doing well. It's a sickness. It's just like a really bad flu, and so a couple of them really were hit hard by it, but they're doing much better.
Chief, stay healthy. We appreciate everything your men and women are doing to keep us all healthy as well. Thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you, sir.